What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan, and a very happy Tuesday to all of you. It is Tuesday, March 14th, and I hope you all are doing well wherever you're at in the world at the time you find this reaction. So in today's reaction video, I'll be reacting to the 10th episode of the second season, D4DJ All mix, and the title of today's episode is Because It's Cold. So in the last episode, we did conclude the training camp with what ended up being a collaborative performance between Lyrical Lily and Photon Maiden. I have to say, with the headliners being Miyu and Saki, they did a beautiful job in Melodious in the new song that came out. It was a beautiful song. I really liked the two clashing dynamics, which came together in a really great way. It was a really beautiful song. It was visually a really stunning song. Obviously, it did revolve a lot around the stars and the magic that exists in the sky. You know, going all the way back to when when Saki and Miyu had their staring into the sky moment during the training camp. We knew that this was inevitably what we were going to get, and pretty much was what our song was going to revolve around. Of course, I want to give a big shout out to Muni, because Muni was the one who did about 85 to 90% of the work. And then, of course, additional assistance by Kurumi and even Esra, who helped with all the setup. We want to give a shout out to Alter Ego, where they were able to do their performance at, and they also had the technology to be able to do this type of performance at. This definitely was visually one of the most stunning performances of this season by leaps and bounds. And it was just a really, really good episode. We did learn that unfortunately, Lyrical Lily actually had to miss their monthly performance, their Beckoning Cap performance, because of the fact that there was a typhoon. This also reminds us that we are flying, and now 9 episodes getting ready to be 10 episodes later, we are already almost at the end of this full year of performances. So, you know, you kind of lose track of time in a show like this, but it has already been about 8-9 months since we started this mission, and it was very nice that they were able to do a collaborative performance in the end. Obviously, Noah and all of her cute and kawaii antics is always a joy, and it was just a joy getting to see everybody on screen. So based on what I think I remember the trailer being to lead us into this episode, I believe we are now going to focus back on Piki Piki and I'm Happy Around. So sorry, I had a brain fart there. It's been a really crazy day. I'll talk to you guys about that at the end of the video. But now that we're getting to focus back on My Girls and Happy Around, it looks like they might be getting ready to do a level up and a collaboration of their own, and I'm very excited to see where this episode takes us. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm going to go ahead and get the episode pulled up. It'll be a split second for you guys, and when I come back, we'll get this reaction started. Alright, I am back. I have the episode pulled up and I'm ready to get this started. Again, the title of today's episode, episode 10 of D4DJ All Mix, is Because It's Cold. Let's go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1. Oh Lord, they got it up to 32 degrees Celsius. My goodness. It must be cold. We will just have... Oh, the socks are so cute too. I swear, Shinobu is so freaking precious. I love her so much. Actually, I just realized she has that heater set to over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Goodness gracious, she has it hot up in that room. My goodness. Unless it's still summer. See, the episode says because it's cold, but unless it's still summer, Why would it be so hot in that room? Man, I'm more amazed at the temperature than what we're about to do this episode. Okay, so it's November. So it has gotten cold. Wow, it must get really cold there. I mean, it gets a little chilly here, but not that cold. And not to the point that we'd be having a thermostat that high. And now our daily gokigenyo. Not like it matters to anyone in Japan because they'll always just be wearing skirts and short sleeves and not being protected from the elements at all. Now, how the hell? Oh wow, everything is closed. What the world's going on? Or is it a holiday? Or is it just because it's cold? Yeah, but the concert's being hyped and it actually being a success are two different things. She brings up a valid point. Okay, see, there you go. Also, I'm so happy to see my girl again. Okay. Well, that's a relief. She was so worried. Hey, at least Kurumi cared. It's alright. Even though she forgot to read for a moment. I know you do. Please have a seat. Or never mind. We just had a camp, now we're going on a retreat. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Mermaid would want to do this. I mean, that is a lot, but y'all always do that all the time. Shoot, I would know. So the concert would probably help. Right, yep. Uh, Probably to control money and everything too. That makes sense. Oh, we're still doing this retreat, huh? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Iku was like, y'all better stop playing with me. Aww. Yes, indeed, she did. I mean, I don't know why we'd want to be taking a dip with monkeys, but okay. Whatever floats your boat. They sitting there like, what is going on? Hey, I'm with you. I've been trying to go snowboarding for a minute. Hey, and of course, Gecko with the badass. And there's Shinobu. Just doing Shinobu stuff. I'm so mad I didn't get to go to the festival this year while I was there. There just wasn't enough time. Under a waterfall in the snowy mountains and get sick. In all of these cases, Shinobu suffers. Do better. She's like, I can't with you people right now. We're back to her 32 degrees Celsius freaking room. I don't even want to see your electric bill. How she just falls asleep in these just wild positions. We love you so much. It's just November. Oh my goodness. Ah! I mean, you super, super hate it. I can tell. My goodness. I mean, at least when it's cold, you can bundle up more. When it's too hot, you can only take off but so much. Shoot, Snowy said, let me join! I like it. I'm glad she turned it down to 27. Thank goodness for that. A little better now. And don't worry, Maho. No one's gonna take your girl again. Don't worry. Flashback to season 1. I don't know why you're like this, Muni. I swear. The relationship between Riku and Muni is so freaking adorable. Yeah, they have to kind of engage for more people now. Yeah, it makes about good sense. The struggle is real. Especially courtesy of the most recent scandal when it came to that one bathhouse in Japan. Now you gotta be careful. Yes, that's right. And she did bring the most expensive of expensive meat amongst everything else. Of course, she's gonna bring her there. That makes sense. And she's gonna have only the finest of finest food and hospitality. Literally. Feels like you're in your own town and everything. Honestly, my girl, you just want to eat in general. Stop! Beauty, stop! Stop being that way, my girl. She needs Riku's validation so much, I swear. She's so precious. So we're gonna have to work on that for the future. Tempura! As we hear in the game all the time. Girl, you about to eat your vegetables today. You've just been in constant I'm gonna fight mode this entire time we've been here. Calm down, my girl. It's gonna be okay. That meat looks like it has a lot of marbling, so I know that meat is still expensive again. Yes! Yes! Oh, hell. Chili oil. You gonna pour the whole damn thing? My girl, where are you at? I'll be right there with you. I love getting kicked. Yes. Yes, I agree. Yo, this hop about to be amazing. Probably not even that spicy like it was made out to be. You are dying, and you're the only one present that's dying. Now, when Kyoko is providing it, you accept. There you go. Until next year, when freaking Kyoko gets her way, and y'all will all be snowboarding, and you're gonna be all right. Yes, it can be. Of course, the gamers. And of course, you got beat. But it's gonna be okay, Muni. It's alright. Shinobu just like that. Is it too cold? Yeah. Being how warm you keep your room, that's just insane. Oh my girl, no one was gonna care. You gotta bring what you got to stay warm. Don't do that to yourself. Them things look cozy. Stop playing. Stop! Stop being this way. Why are you being so precious this episode? Stop! There's no way you're this freaking precious. I cannot with you, Shinobu, this episode. I cannot. Why, good morning. She said, I see. Oh, I know. Yes. Kyoko's like, good morning. You did this to yourself. Oh my goodness. Shinobu's getting my vote in D4DJ, and she better get your vote too. My girl was amazing this episode. Oh my goodness, Shinobu was something else. She was so precious this episode. I don't know how she sleeps with it being that hot. I can't do it because I can't breathe when it's too hot. So 32 degrees is about the equivalent of like 91 degrees Fahrenheit. That's insanity. Complete insanity. But it's okay though. I guess I get it. Oh my goodness. It was such a good episode. On the holy night. Oh boy, this is going to be a good episode. Okay, so again, I just told you guys my vote is definitely going to Shinobu this episode. You could not say that she was not absolutely precious this entire episode. Like literally my face wouldn't stop switching up. Oh my goodness. I can't believe she crawled all the way under the futon and crawled up with Kyoko and literally just bundled herself up there. Like, oh my goodness. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I knew they were going to wake up like that. Kyoko's going to hit her with the, so you've come at last. Oh my goodness. But that was a wonderful ending scene into what was a really feel-good, wonderful episode. And I tell you guys, this is the reason that I watched D4DJ. And it's the reason that I chose to react to this, even though I knew out of all the shows I'm watching this season, that this show wouldn't have as complex of a plot as anything else. I just feel really fucking good watching this show. Like, I really, really do. I had so much fun watching this show. But with this show, with this episode, as we did see, they basically got to have an outing of their own between Piki Piki and Happy Around when they were deciding on their own separate occasions, with their respectable groups, what they wanted to do now that November was here. And, they're going to, obviously, we just learned they're going to have a pretty busy time during the winter, preparing for both Christmas Eve lives and New Year's Eve lives and countdown parties. So they are having their little, get-togethers elsewhere. And while they were deciding on that, they decided ultimately, that courtesy of Shinobu, realizing that Riku and them were going to have theirs in a more tropical, a more warmer type setting, that she would go with them because what freaking Kyoko told her was just a nightmare and she couldn't deal with that nightmare. And so it ended up working out that they all ended up deciding to have their sessions together. So, and of course we ended up having it at the Great Mansion where we had it once before, where our girl decided that she was going to buy the most expensive of expensive meats for all of you that remembers back from episode, no, I forget the exact episode, but from season 1. So it was a really, really, really fun episode. I had a lot of fun with this episode. It was fun getting to see us back at A's place again, and again, we were a lot smarter this time. We didn't have to go buy the most expensive cuts of meat. We had pre-made stuff, though of course, Mama threw in her own special spice, which I wish I could have tasted because it looked amazing. It looked like it would have killed everybody, but it looked absolutely amazing. So I would have loved to have tasted it. But it was just a really good episode, and we got to, see them have their hangout, and and, you know, thinking about the future and just, you know, just an episode of just having a good time while we prepare for what inevitably now looks like it's going to be Piki preparing for their group's anniversary. And of course, that will come with an anniversary live, which also means it will probably come with a new song. So very, very excited to see how that's going to shape up. And I'm sad to tell you guys, we're almost at the end. This is a 12 episode show and we have 2 episodes remaining now. So this season has given me everything that I could have wanted. It wasn't the most sophisticated plot, and it never is, but it's a fun show to watch. We have great music, and I love the personalities when the girls are always engaging with each other. And one thing about this show is just the camaraderie and just the friendship between everybody. You know, there are some instances where when you're in competing groups that there always has to be hostility, and it doesn't hurt that every now and then you just have things like this where, you know, it's just a good time, and obviously there's a time to be competitive, and then there's a time to just get together and have fun, and that's pretty much D4DJ in a nutshell, and I enjoy it week in and week out. So that's all I got for you guys this week. Now, I did want to let you guys know at the end of this, actually, let me give my spiel first. If you like the video reaction, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to be one of the first to be notified. When a new reaction becomes available, hit the bell icon now that that's done. Got some pretty bad news today from my employer, and this may or may not affect, once again, as everything does, my continued reactions to this channel, or at least me being able to keep up with reactions in the spring season. I've kind of hinted to you guys, if you've been watching my other videos and you've been kind of picking apart the things that I've said, I've told you guys that there has been a very turbulent situation that has been developing over the last year with my primary employer. I work 2 jobs, but my primary employer, where I'm a network engineer at by day, unfortunately has seen better days. And as I was preparing to get this reaction together, we did receive an email that our team, the team that I am a part of, is going to be part of a possible outsourcing situation. And I've been preparing for this for a while. That's why I've been off camera, off free, and not when I'm not doing reactions, doing my studies, doing certifications, preparing myself. Those of you that may work in the tech industry, you probably are keeping well aware that we're kind of seeing a pretty big situation develop in the tech industry right now, where a lot of major tech companies are letting people go. And unfortunately, I work for, won't say the name of my employer, but I will say that we are the biggest media publisher in the country, one of the biggest in the world for what we do. And this is a pretty big thing that's getting ready to transpire, and we've been waiting for something like this to happen for a while because of what the effects of the pandemic did to my company. But unfortunately, today we did get news that they have identified our team, the team that I'm a part of, as a potential team that may have some of our resources outsourced, and depending on how that goes, I may or may not be with this company at the end of the week. So this is obviously pretty stressful right now, and I'm not real sure just yet what the next plan is. I already had like applications and stuff in, but why this is important for you guys to know, the only reason I'm able to keep up with reactions in the way I am, and I'm able to do reactions in the middle of the day like this, is because I have a job that gives me that type of luxury. If I end up having to go to a new employer now, it's going to be very hard, almost impossible to properly keep up with the channel. So we'll see how it plays out. I'll see how it plays out, and as soon as I find out more information, I'll definitely let you guys know. Again, I really do appreciate all of you guys' support of this channel, whether it's on my D4DJ videos or in any other reactions that I've done. I really love doing it. This is a great stress reliever for me. And it's going to be really unfortunate if I have to temporarily stop because of what's happening with my employer. But real life comes first. My money in real life comes first. Again, this is an actively, fluidly developing situation right now. As a matter of fact, when I end this video, there might be another update. I don't know. And I just want to let you guys know about that in the event that I have to abruptly stop reactions for a period of time. So thanks again for your guys' support. Hope you guys will continue to support the channel though when reactions are available. And I'll make sure to update you guys either via the community board that's on YouTube or through a video when that time comes. So thanks for watching this reaction today. And until the next reaction, catch you later.